everything in your life is a competition. And that's a fact. There is no argument that will make that false, right? If you have the mindset of like, I'm not competing against anyone but myself, that sounds nice, right? It sounds like that's a cool thing that you can put on your Instagram story and everyone will be like, oh yes, bro. I don't know why I turned into a bitch there, but it's not true. Because everything in your life is a competition. You want to get a job, you're competing against 10 other people, right? You want to get a girlfriend, you're competing against all the other straight men in the world, right? Anything. You want to make more money, you're competing against the whole world, right? And it's sad that a lot of people just don't know this, right? Because especially as a man, right? Competition is like rooted into your like brain, right? Competition is what fuels us to do work harder, to strive for better, right? Like in the tribe, if there's some other dude who goes and hunts a boar one day and he gets a huge boar, right? He's caught it, he got it so quickly, and he feeds the whole tribe. You're thinking, damn, this guy has just proved that he's like the alpha male of the tribe, right? So let's just think about it in like tribal, like animalistic terms. He is better than me, so he will be able to get the girl that I won't be able to get, because he's better than me. So now I need to prove to that girl and everyone else in this tribe that I'm better than this guy so I can get everything I deserve, right? Because if you don't work for something, or you don't work hard enough for something, someone else is going to come and take it away from you. Because that's just how life is. You work for it, or someone else works harder than you and they steal it from you. Because that's all it is. It's such a dark truth. I can't, like, it's not nice to say, right? I don't wish it was this way. I don't wish that everything, like, I'm so grateful that everything in my life is a competition. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that I was born with that competitive nature, and I hate losing. Obviously everyone hates losing, but I hate it. I hate it. And that's why oh my god, I sound like a dick when I say this. Like, I don't lose very often. I am like, oh man, it's gonna sound like I'm just gloating here, but I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I am the best, one of the, if not the best player in every single one of the sports teams I play in, and I'm in like 7 or 8 sports teams, right? That's not to say like that I'm the best and like you should try and be more like me, but once you adopt the mindset of like everything being a competition, and even in like school, like I've been top student of my class for a few years in a row, right? So like once you adopt the mindset of everything being a competition, you will start to lose less, because everyone hates losing, right? No matter how much you say, when you lose you feel like shit. That it's designed to feel like that, right? That's how competition is meant to be. You're not meant to feel happy coming second place, right? Even if it's second place, you're not happy losing to someone, right? So you should treat everything like a competition. Don't become a dick about it. When you're playing board games with your family, don't start screaming at your mom or something stupid like that. When it comes to something important, like work, this is my work, your studies, the gym, anything like that, use this feeling of competition to fuel you to do better. Because just think about the fact, this is again, I've mentioned this before, your life is a race. You're racing against the other 3 billion men in the world, right? And all of you are racing, and let's just say let's say you're running, right? you're running and you're like just jogging, but it's like someone else could walk as fast as you're jogging right now, right? So you're like kind of going, but you're kind of not going, right? Because you and me, we're past the point of the really like unfit fat kids at the back who haven't even tried running. They're just walking because they can't even like, right? We're not one of those. We're past that step. Most of us are past that step. I pray to God that you're past that step. Okay? So now we're like sort of jogging. But this is not good enough. Our sort of jogging will get us in like the 50th percentile, which still means we get nothing. The top 10% of men get everything. They get all the rewards. They get all the women. They get all the money. So being in this 50th percentile is not good enough. We have to get here. We have to get here, right? So you have to work harder. Because if you don't work harder, someone's gonna overtake you and they're gonna take everything from you. At the end of this race is everything you've wanted in your life. It's your family. It's the family you will make with your wife or you know, your husband or whatever. Once you get to the end, you get all the rewards. You get everything you've been working so hard for. But just think, what would happen if you don't do that? If you slow down, if you let someone overtake you, he takes everything from you, and you have nothing left. And what do you do when you're 40 and you have nothing left? It's really sad to say, but that's the reality of way too many men's lives, right? So make sure you keep this in your mind, right? Even if you're not that much of a competitive person, you should become one. Becoming a competitive man makes you, it's just like whatever it is, no matter what you do, if you're trying something you've never done before, and there's a room full of experts, if you are competitive and you will fight till you die, like figuratively, you fight till you die, right? You will try as hard as you can, no matter what the cost. You will beat some of those experts, even though you probably know nothing about it. Just how hard you work and how much you want to get better will take you to the top, right? So yeah, don't let someone else who's working harder than you overtake you, right? And just keep this in mind. I'm 15 and I'm talking to you like this, right? I assume that you're probably older. You're probably in your 20s, 23, 24. If you're walking and I'm running, I'm gonna overtake you. Are you so low value that you will let a 15-year-old kid overlap you in the race of being a man? Just keep that in mind.